Hi, everybody. I'm Bob Sircosta, and welcome to another edition of What a Great Idea. And today we have something to help everybody. That's right, to help relieve your stress, to help feel better, to have a better sense of well-being, just to feel good. Doesn't that sound terrific? You know what it's all about? It's about aromatherapy. Now, you may have heard about aromatherapy before right now, or maybe you're hearing about it for the first time. But one thing is for sure, and that in recent years, aromatherapy has gained a lot of recognition in the fields of medicine and also in science. And we're going to find out all about it. We're going to find out how aromatherapy can help us have a better life. And we are just so fortunate to have a specialist here today, global wellness specialist in Apothecary. She's going to talk about aromatherapy. She's going to tell us everything so we can benefit from it. And we're so happy to have her here, Cynthia Hillson. Hi, Cynthia.
Hi, Bob. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing fine. I'm going to do better after I hear everything you're going to tell me, right?
Right.
About aromatherapy. But, you know, before we start talking about aromatherapy, I want to find out a little bit more about you, okay? How did you get started in all of this?
Well, I planted my first sage plant 40 years ago when my husband and I got married. So there wasn't a lot of information on even herbs back then because we went through like a dark ages. And it was starting to come back, herbs.
Sure.
Well, in 1989, I began to make potpourris and take them to the farmer's market as well as other flower crafts. And in one of the books that told me different recipes for potpourri, they talked about these volatile essential oils.
Volatile essential oils?
Yes.
Okay.
Volatile means it will evaporate.
Ah.
So back then, we didn't have internet. I walked to the library, went to the 800 number telephone book, and found herbs. It was Penn Herb Company, and you had to write for the catalog, and the catalog came, and I started just like drooling all the essential oils they had. So I'm like overzealous with my husband. Right. And one day, he just handed me a $100 bill, and he said, I want you to buy some of those oils that you keep telling me about. So you wrote your check, it went, it came back, and there was a little teeny tiny box, and I opened them all, and there was no information back then. And when David got home, I was so excited. I said, look, my essential oils came. And he looked at that, he goes, that's $100?
He said, I want my money back, right?
Basically. So in 1991, I started Precious Oils. And what Precious Oils is, I help people maintain and have even better health, a greater sense of well-being, and enjoy the pleasures of life through gifts of nature. Be it through essential oils, be it through your spices, and through teas. And so that's what I do. And the word apothecary.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that because I introduced you as a global wellness specialist.
Yes.
But in apothecary, and I've seen, for lack of a better term, stores that go by the name of apothecary, but I have no idea what that really means. What is apothecary?
Apothecary is basically comes down to a shopkeeper. Back in ancient Egypt, you had people that would, it was the art of the apothecary. So he really was a perfumer or a druggist with plants. Okay, and that is the gifts of nature are the plants. So I'm a modern day apothecary. Okay, so that's what they labeled me as.
You know, I was in Greece not that long ago, and you go in and they find the herbs. You know, they find out what do you want to accomplish, or where the pain is, or where the what you want to solve, and then they go back and they blend it.
They do.
And so basically that's what we're talking about, right?
I create products, and I specialize for people with their need and their desire and how to benefit and have them have a better life.
Well, I think we all want that.
Yes,
you know?
and help reduce stress.
Oh,
Stress, okay.
I mean, isn't there enough stress going around for everybody nowadays? But
my
you don't
goodness.
have to worry anymore because of what we're talking about. Now, Cynthia's put together a website, and you're going to see throughout the program, you're going to see an address for that website. And we certainly invite you to go there to find out more, to ask questions, to get more information, because we all know the old saying, if you know better, you do better. And so Cynthia's here to enable you to know more about this so it can help you. All right, so let's talk a little bit more. So you've done this for a little while now.
Yeah, over 30 years.
What has surprised you the most about everything like this?
Well, because essential oils are pure plant product, they're very, very concentrated. But in 1997, my son, and I have 5 daughters, was hit by a car.
Oh.
And so, again, there was not a whole lot of information, but when he was hit by a car, he had bruises all through his torso, all the way around his back. And so what I did was I used some synergistic blend of marjoram and lavender and did compresses, and we saw those bruises go from that ugly, deep, dark purple to gone.
Wow.
Not that yellow-green stage.
Yeah.
And so I knew then I wanted to pursue in a greater capacity and how I could help others.
Sure.
And that's what I do, Bob.
And I'm sure along the way you've run into some skepticism.
Oh, yeah.
Correct? I mean, people are skeptical about this. What do you tell people to have them relax and say, no, this is real what we're talking about?
Well, it's a combination of things because the gifts of nature have been used around the world. 80% of the world still relies on plant medicine, and which is really in America. It also goes to the ancient days. You know, there's nothing new underneath the sun, okay? So back thousands and thousands of years, ancient Egypt, ancient India, China, which I've been to, Hong Kong.
Right.
Would go back to your Greece story.
Sure.
In Hong Kong, no, it's when I was in Beijing, I went into the tea shops. So I watched, I couldn't understand, but I watched. Right. And the apothecary would take this herb there, this herb there, this there, and he would kind of grind it together. He would put the paper around it, and he'd say, now go home and drink this tea. And it's really, really all those pivotal points, I guess you would call it, in my life have helped me grow to this stage.
Wow. So we're talking about essential oils, and a little bit later we're going to be talking about teas as well. We have so much to go through here. I don't know if we have enough time here today. That's why when you see that address of the website, you want to jot that down, because then you have the luxury of time to be able to go visit the website and be able to investigate everything. I mean, we're talking where aromatherapy has helped to manage pain. I wrote it down because there's so many things. Improved sleep quality, right? Headaches and migraines, and boost immunity, and we all that.
Oh my.
Okay,
Yes.
so we're going to find out more about it. But right now, we want to go to our good friend Chad Allen, because Chad is going to tell us a little bit more about the world of aromatherapy. Chad?
Thanks, Bob. Thanks, Cynthia. Hello, everybody. I'm Chad Allen. If we're just meeting for the first time, hello. And you know what we do on this program is find those great products that are going to change your everyday life. And aromatherapy is one of those things. Every now and then, Bob and I come across a product that's sort of greater than the sum of its parts, right? I mean, this is a beautiful necklace with pads of aromatherapy on the inside with those essential oils. But it's much more than that. It really is. Think about the last time you smelled a rose and the thought that came to your brain, or the last time you had a nice massage and they rubbed those lavender palms together and they, put it underneath your face, and all you could do was take a deep breath and relax. Well, that's what Cynthia Hillson is doing for us, that we can take home with us in the comfort of our own home. We're now in control of when and where we get aromatherapy. For over 30 years, Cynthia Hillson has been able to gain her knowledge and craft a beautiful assortment for us. So all you have to do is go to the website on your screen. You're going to make a couple of choices. Super simple. You're going to pick the color of your case. That's really just for fun. And then you're going to pick your favorite design of your necklace. Every single necklace and every single pendant is going to come with several pads on the inside that will absorb the essential oil. The good news is it's temporary. If you choose a scent for today and you want a different scent tomorrow, that's all okay. But I want you to just think about a moment in your life where you've walked through a flower garden or gotten a massage, or maybe somebody has passed by you, a mom or a grandma, and you remember that scent. That's what this will do for you. Relaxation, stress-free. All you have to do right now is go to the website on your screen and make your decision on which color case and which necklace to pick up. Bob, back to you.
All right, if you're just joining us, we are being visited and also educated by Cynthia Hillson, who is an apothecary and global wellness specialist. We're talking about aromatherapy. We're going to talk about teas in a little bit, right? But once again, by all means, go to that website and find out more, because education is key. And as I said at the outset, you know, and as Cynthia pointed out, years and years ago, people, I don't want to try, you know, that, or I don't believe that, or whatever. But in the last couple of years, in the worlds of medicine and science, aromatherapy has really become very organized and very recognized, right?
Correct, Bob. The thing is, we want to emphasize pure essential oils, because a lot of companies will put chemicals in and have it smell like a rose, but it's not really a rose.
Yeah, we don't want that.
We don't want that.
No.
We want to make sure that it's all natural.
And all of your precious oils are the natural.
Oh my goodness,
Okay.
yes.
Very, very important point. Yes.
Right, and so that's part of the reason why Global Wellness Specialist comes in, is I source from around the world essential oils. And we do hope we can travel soon.
Oh, of course. Well,
so we can meet our growers
Exactly.
and distillers.
But in the past, you are a world traveler. I mean,
Yes.
didn't I read somewhere 40 sometimes?
Yes.
Around the world, 40 sometimes.
Right. That's 44. I've averaged 2 international trips
Wow.
a year since 1999.
Oh my goodness, that is great. Well, we all hope we can travel real soon. So to that point, since Cynthia has traveled so many times around the globe, she has put together, as Chad has been pointed out, she has put together this travel kit, the Scents beautiful travel scent. Well, we're going to take a look at it, okay? We have it right over here so everybody can see it. Now, Chad was referring to that pendant.
Yes.
Which we have all the different pendants that are, I tell you what would be better? If we take one of the kits,
Okay.
and we kind of break it down, because you have a choice of different colors and different shades. But we have one of the kits right here, and I'm going to open it up. Oh, there, we'll go right over here. There we go. And I'm going to open it up, and let's take a look together inside. Oh my goodness, there's so much in here. Okay, all right, Cynthia, take us through that. What are we looking at in here?
Well, first of all, Bob, this is going to pass
Okay,
TSA.
I'm going to move it here. Yeah,
This is
we
going to
want them to see
pass TSA. That's going to be a major concern if you're flying.
Right.
There's no problem there. You are going to get your choice of a pendant.
Okay.
Okay.
I want to keep it to the camera
Okay.
so they're able to see it.
There we go.
There we go.
All right. Now, it's really easy. There is a little notch right here.
Oh,
And these pads you can use over and over and over again, and you will get some replacement ones.
they're so pretty though.
And can we just put this right
Yeah,
here?
yeah,
Okay,
sure,
so go ahead,
sure.
take that out, put that right there.
And you're going to get all 3 of these pads as
You're
well?
going to get actually 4.
4?
You will
Oh,
get 4.
okay.
Now, the bonus is this.
Okay.
I have included 2 of my very popular blends. One is a cold and flu, which has eucalyptus, tea tree, and peppermint, and then cajeput, which is a cousin to the tea tree. It's a
I've never heard of
melaleuca.
that. Cajeput?
Yes, and cajeput. Yes.
I like the name.
Okay, well,
Cajeput.
so it's really 2 melaleucas, a eucalyptus and a peppermint, all blended together in a cold and flu. Now, this is so fun. You unscrew
Okay.
this cap,
Right.
and your
Can I smell it?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Your
that's all
little
right.
dropper actually.
I don't care if you spill it because everything smells so good, you know?
Well, remember, this is very, very concentrated because it's pure plant product.
That is great.
So what you
Okay.
have here, this little dropper will actually
Okay.
fit right inside the bottle.
Oh,
Okay, but we ship it to you with a cap.
Sure.
Now, only
right.
2 to 5 drops.
Okay. And you just put that right on the pad.
right on the pad, and then you use, there we go.
And you use the,
This is on a magnet, which the magnet's getting the chain here.
okay.
There you go.
Oh, all right.
Now, the scent will last 1 day,
I tell you, it
Maybe
smells so good in
maybe
here.
2 or 3 days.
Right.
And so our first one is our cold and flu. The second one we have
Yeah.
is Citrus Kiss. And it's a
Citrus Kiss. How'd you come up with that name?
well, because do you know what a creamsicle is?
Oh,
Okay, creamsicle's got orange. Well, we were in the Sunshine State, so we have mandarin in there, we have lime, we have orange, we have some grapefruit in there. So it's all a combination of the citrus.
oh, I got to smell this.
And then what you have is just a kiss of vanilla in it.
Just a little kiss.
Now, what's
Great.
really, really fun, here, smell the lid.
Okay.
What's really, really fun about this, and because one of my missions and passion is to help people reduce stress, and citrus is a good stress buster.
But also, it brings back memories.
Yes, it does.
You know, I remember riding the bike when I was 8, 9 years old. You know, down the alley. Do they still call them alleys? I think so.
I think they do too.
Riding it down the alley, and I had a creamsicle with me. You know, and on a hot summer day, and oh, this brings back great memories. That smells terrific.
So
And
this,
all natural. Once
all
again,
100%
sure.
pure essential
Okay.
oils. Again, only 2 to 5 drops. And this little 1 dram bottle
Yes.
has 75 drops in it.
Oh.
So if you only use 2 to 3 drops a day, you may have a month or better in this one little bottle.
And once you put it on the pad, you may have touched upon this, but I was too busy smelling it. How long will it last? How long will that scent last?
It can last 1 day because remember, your body's going to be a natural personal diffuser. The heat of your body will expand it. Now, one thing I like to tell people is because of mask fatigue. Even when I traveled here, I was 9 hours in a mask from the time I got to the airport in Charlotte to the time I picked up my luggage in Tampa.
Wow.
9 hours, but I got my travel sense that I can just breathe, which is something else. Bob, is it okay, one more thing?
Sure, of course.
So with our cold and flu,
Okay.
all right, we know we can't give any claims, but what we can do is encourage that all 4 of those ingredients help the respiratory system. And much of what we have with pneumonia and influenza and even COVID affects the respiratory system. And again, it's only 2 to 5 drops on that pad.
And you get a total of 4 pads.
You will get 1 with the necklace, and then you'll get a coordinating.
And in a few seconds here, Chad's going to take us through all of the different choices and everything and how you can place your order. But I mean, I want to stress the fact once again, we're talking about natural.
Yes, sir.
Okay, the real thing. Don't confuse this with something that you may see some chemicals in or something like that. This is the real deal because she's the real deal. All right, so we're going to have more with Cynthia Hillson and a couple of other things that we're going to share with you. But right now, we're going to go to our good friend, Chad Allen. Chad?
Hey, thanks, Bob. Hey, thanks, Cynthia. I am learning so much from an expert like Cynthia, who's been doing this over 30 years. And while they were just talking, I was over here just smelling that beautiful aromatherapy. In my hand right now is the cold and flu, which has peppermint, tea tree, eucalyptus. And as I was reading it, I could almost see, I could see it in my brain, the scents that I was smelling. And actually, a little part of me, I got a little upset because at a spa one time, I paid hundreds of dollars for a eucalyptus experience that I could have had in the comfort of my own home. Now, I may not pick up a pendant, and I just want to say this disclaimer out loud because if you have a guy in your life, that little dropper, 1 or 2 drops on a wrist, on a neck, and then maybe you want to rub it together, you're going to get the same effect. Now remember, the little bottles that are coming included, they may look small, but they're extremely concentrated. Cynthia has gone above and beyond not to, lessen the concentrate in each bottle. So all you're going to do is go to the website on your screen. You're going to pick your favorite pendant. They're all coming on a very nice chain with the lobster claw clasp, but it's going to stay very secure when you're wearing it around town. And then just for fun, you're going to pick your favorite color of your case, whether it's green, purple, blue, orange, pink, or black. That's up to you. And as Cynthia pointed out just a moment ago, they're all TSA friendly. So whether you're getting that mass fatigue and you want to just take that whiff and lower the anxiety in your life or lower the stress in your life, you're able to do that. It doesn't have to be TSA exactly. What that means for you is that it's also going to fit in your purse. It's going to fit in your handbag. It's going to fit in the glove compartment of your car. Each one of your necklaces or your pendants is going to come with 4 color pads that will absorb the essential oil and allow that aromatherapy to escape whenever you need it to. When you take that little sniff to brighten and lighten your day. But all you have to do right now is go to the website on your screen and make your choice. What pendant and what color of a carrying case. Everybody is getting the droppers and the essential oils. But Bob, back to you and Cynthia to tell us a little bit more.
Okay, once again, as I mentioned, we are talking with Cynthia Hillson, and we're talking about aromatherapy, but also we have something in teas that we want to, and we promised you we would talk about tea. I'm a tea lover. I love tea, but Cynthia's really put together something totally different when it comes to teas, and it's called Chitta Teas.
Chitta Herbals is the
Chitta
name of the
Herbal.
company, and it's Zen in a Cup.
Well, I want to say that again. Say that again.
Chitta Herbals, Zen in a Cup.
See, just saying Zen in a cup is kind of relaxing.
It is.
You know, all right, so tell us more about that.
Okay.
Is this the kit right here?
This is the kit, Bob. And let me just tell you.
Sure.
So we're all at home
Okay.
last year. I'm really taking my tea business, which I still have a small little area in our town, and I'm blending because I went for the ancient herb Tulsi, which is known as holy basil. And I'm starting to create some blends, and all of a sudden one morning I'm trying something and I went, why should I have all the fun? Because tea is aromatherapy.
Yes.
People want to get more into natural. We want to reduce stress, and part of the stress is people start baking bread, but I want you to have a kit where you can blend your own Tulsi teas.
Wow, so you can truly customize this.
You can customize with what we've put together here.
So you can name it after you,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Who is ever making it, right?
Well, because that's what I do, all this personal one-on-one things, which is really what an apothecary does.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly. You've taught me that today, too.
Yes,
See, I
I-
didn't know that before, but you taught me. Okay,
So-
let's open the box here and let's take a look on the inside of what Cynthia has put together. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, look at, I'm going to tilt it up just a little bit so they can get a good look at that. All right, take us through. What are we looking at here, Cynthia?
Okay, first of all, we're going to take our travel mug,
Oh,
all right?
what is this made out of?
Oh, this is bamboo.
Any particular reason why bamboo?
Well, bamboo is zen, buddy.
Oh, okay.
And it's all natural.
Of course it is. Of course
Sorry.
it is.
You said, I am about as real as it comes, okay? So then this
Okay.
unscrews,
Yeah.
and then what you have in here, once you hold it for
Can we
me.
show it towards the camera?
Oh, goodness.
What happened?
That's all right.
Oh, there it is.
It's in there. Okay.
Okay.
So what it is, it's a 4-piece. The lid,
All right.
all right, and then you put your different herbs in here. 3 teaspoons,
Oh,
okay? Then you screw this on,
right.
and this fits right
Back in there?
inside your travel mug.
Oh, yeah, there it is right on the inside.
Stainless steel,
Very nice. But
bamboo.
bamboo, Zen in a cup, buddy. Wait, that should be a new scent. It's Zen,
Oh,
buddy.
yeah, of course. Okay. Okay, so
Okay.
put the lid back
All right,
on there,
okay.
but simple
so
as can be.
nice.
I give you a few recipes here to get started with what we have in here.
Okay, but how do you, can you do one for us?
Well, sure.
Is that a possibility?
Yeah, of course we can.
Oh, I see. I have an apple here, and you could infuse a fruit as well.
Okay, so this is 3 functional. The mug is functional. You can make hot tea. It can be hot for 4 hours and more.
Really?
You
Wow.
can do a cold infusion, which you can do with herbs,
Right.
and the cold infusion can last sometimes 6 hours to 10 hours.
Oh, that's great.
is 17 ounces, so that's
Okay.
the equivalent of 2 to 3 cups in there.
I love the design of it.
And then infused water. People just think water gets boring. But what you have, you can put strawberries in there. I brought an apple and orange because you can turn around, you can make it any flavor you like in an infused water.
Uh-huh.
So
So is everything here included?
Everything's
what,
included.
What are we looking at inside the box?
Okay, so we have the Tulsi herb. We give you the most of it in the Tulsi.
Okay.
Tulsi is holy basil. It comes from the mint family,
That's right here.
and it blends so well. We also have orange peel, and we have peppermint and spearmint in here.
Okay.
Okay, because of the fact that spearmint is just kind of a gentle breeze.
And very popular, I
Very
would imagine.
popular. We have rose hips.
Ah, yes. I've heard of that.
Rose hips are high in vitamin C.
Yeah.
Then we have hibiscus in here.
That's a flower.
It is a flower. It's very popular in Mexico to drink hibiscus tea.
Yeah.
We also have in here cinnamon chips.
Well, I just saw that. Why would you put cinnamon chips in here?
Cinnamon chips brings out the spiciness component of the holy basil, but it's also a great blender with the citrus.
Aha.
So, like I said, I give you a few recipes. Now, one of the last things we have here is honey powder.
Okay.
Now, when you go to blend, and so what you would do is you take a teaspoon.
Okay.
Everybody has one of these. 1 teaspoon of Tulsi, 1 teaspoon, let's say it's Tulsi, and then let's say it's the orange peel, and then let's say it's the cinnamon chips.
But you've taken all the guesswork out because you give them a
I
recipe
give you
card.
recipes, suggestions. Here's the thing. The sky's the limit for whatever you want to
You
put
can do
in
whatever
it.
you want. You customize it.
Right.
Sure.
Why should I do all the blending? I want you to have fun. You're in your kitchen. You're home anyway. You want, maybe one day you want lots of cinnamon, and then and another day you just want that tart hibiscus in there. But the honey powder, you add a half a teaspoon in there. Put it in there. It will dissolve. This is designed to grab and go.
Okay.
Go to your yoga class.
But here's the beautiful part of it. Yes, you can make it your own. You can customize it. But if you don't have the right beginning of this,
Right.
If if you just took anything and it wouldn't be that good. You have taken the guesswork out. You've done everything for everybody because I wouldn't know what to go out there and source and find. Cynthia Hillson has done exactly that. She's made it easy for each and every one of us to do.
And it brings some creativity to your beverage, be it the hot, be it the cold. Now you still could even take the citrus here and put a fresh orange in there, or a slice of lemon with a peppermint, very nice together.
I tell you, I love this.
I love the feel of it, don't
Oh,
you?
yeah.
It's
Zen,
zen.
baby. It's Zen,
It's
baby.
the zen, right? And this will fit in your cup holder.
Right, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And-
Very well made.
And again, it's 17 ounces, and you use 3 teaspoons or 1 tablespoon, whatever, in each one of those.
And and if you have a different recipe at home that you made, go ahead and send it to Cynthia. I'm sure you would love to hear from everybody, right?
What a great Facebook page.
Yeah. Oh, that would be super. Yes. We'll call it It's Zen, baby. Right, the Facebook
Well,
page.
actually, what we tell you is to make your own zen in a cup.
Right. Zen in a cup. I love that. Okay, she's done all the work for us. She makes it very, very easy. We're going to go over to Chad here because he's going to talk a little bit more about it, and then we're going to come back with some final thoughts from the one and only Cynthia Hillson. Chad?
Hey, thanks, Bob. Thanks, Cynthia. I can't wait to get home to try this. I was just, as you guys were talking, I was holding the travel thermos mug, whatever you call it, because these are extremely expensive and extremely popular because they keep hot things hot and cold things cold. So this alone is such a great value. But then to get the natural ingredients, here's what I want to say. You could pick up a soda or a tea in a bottle all day long at any store. We don't know what's inside of it. And now, more than ever, we are conscious and cognizant of what we're putting into our bodies. Now is the time. So for Cynthia Hillson, with all of her 30 plus years of experience, 44 plus global travels, she has curated such a unique blend of ingredients that now we're in control. Remember, all you're doing is putting the natural ingredients inside your diffuser, which goes inside of your mug. Take it with you to the grocery store, to the gym, around the block, on a walk. you get to take this wherever you go. And you don't have to memorize anything. All the recipes are broken down on the included card so that you can keep that right with you, whether it's in your pantry or in your drawer or even in your purse if you're making these on the go. Each one of the little containers has that screw top lid that keeps it nice and tight and fresh for you. So when you're ready to make your tea, it's ready for you. So all you have to do is go to the website on your screen and get more information about Chitta in a Cup. Bob, back to you.
And that's what we're talking about. It's that information that's going to give you the power to know what to do and to do it right, all thanks to Cynthia Hillson. So by all means, go to that website. I mean, we've gone through a lot here today. The Travel Sense Kit that's going to give you everything that you need for that. In addition to that, we have the teas, Zen in a Cup, baby. I mean, you can't go wrong with this. And wait till you feel this thermos. You know, not just use it with great benefits when you use it, but when you just feel it. You know that you're holding quality without any doubt about it. But she's made it easy for us. Okay, Cynthia, we've got time for some final thoughts.
Okay.
What you want to share with anybody out there?
Well, part of my global wellness specialist is because I am really drawn to the ancient world. And the Tulsi, holy basil, is based in Ayurveda, which means the science of life. And in every home in India, you have a Tulsi plant. Now, real quickly, it's not like the basil you put on your margarita pizza, okay? It's the same family. But what we have is the ability to take an herb, which I have a link on my website where you can read more of the health benefits on a PubMed article, and they named Tulsi an herb for all reasons because it helps so much. And people can have 1 to 3 cups a day and hopefully have one of my bylines to maintain and have even better health, less stress, a greater quality of life, and a sense of well-being. That's my prayer.
Well, and it's wonderful as well. And no one has helped people more than Cynthia Hillson. And she wants to help you. I hope she's helped all of us here today. I know she's helped me with the education and knowing what to do, how to do it to get the benefits that I'm after in aromatherapy. Now it's an opportunity for you. And all you have to do is go to that website and just take a look at everything she has. It might be the travel kit. It might be the teas, whatever. And if you have a question, just shout out to Cynthia, and she'll be more than happy to answer each and every one of you. Cynthia, thank you. You are terrific. Thank you for everything that you've done. We appreciate it, and thanks for being with us today.
Well, just remember, bamboo Zen.
That's right. It's Zen, baby.
It's Zen, which Zen means the relaxation.
Sure.
But it also means a mind dump, which is what you need to do, as well as just be who you are.
Right. Right. And we're glad you are who you are.
I am who I am.
Yes, you are, and we're thankful for it. All right. Thanks, everybody, for joining us here on What a Great Idea. Go to that website. Start feeling better. We'll see you the next time on What a Great Idea.